It's week 9 of the 2028 season, and we've got the Dolphins' superstar running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Dolphins and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. And as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've gotten a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
They've got a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And the Browns bringing out some extra defensive backs. We've got dime on third down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Achane again. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll stick with Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. From the red zone now. Cut out left. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Achane. And he runs it across. Touchdown. First run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
From the gun on third down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete, David Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Greg Newsome. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. 3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. So that connection for a 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. 7-0 is our score. Back to Miami in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Gets to space right side. Takes it in, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play...
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Finds his man, Waddle. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Buying some time. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. Advantage defense as they take it away.
From the 28. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. From the 44 here on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one's complete right side. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Tua off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense showing blitz, Tagovailoa. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Cut near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Here's Tua again. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Mike. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Judy there to grab it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's taken in by Williams. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. They'll throw on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. On target to Waddle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Throwing it just before halftime. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. DK Metcalf, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. The Falcons looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Pats locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. It was a strong first half from the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions. His work, it's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. On second down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On to punt on 4th down. It's Bradley Pinion. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Tua now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Finds a man right side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumped off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Sly's kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's a throw. Hauled in by Waddle. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this one does not go far. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Another carry for him. And they make the stop at the 46. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. He lobs it deep middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The back grabs it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns. They'll run here on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins nearing their 6th win this season. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They send him left out of the slot. Has room inside the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to... Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this perfect.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Miami touchdown. So an exclamation. First and 10, looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this. That's complete inside the 35. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. All set up now for first and 10. Dropping back to throw. Try and push it deep down. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play! And the Browns going for two once again. He's throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for two. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. They're now set for first and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the offense is there to cover it. They'll avoid a final turnover as Tom runs out. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.